Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go live because I'm done with my ramen. Can y'all hear me okay? This is not my new mic, this is my old mic. The setup for the new mic is a little bit intense for also doing streaming. Hello! Yeah, the Paldea Pokemon are really good. They popped off with this generation's designs, honestly. I don't think there's any that I actively don't like. There's a couple that I'm like, are very good but were not made for me, but I don't think there's any that are bad. Bye. Meowscarada's good. People got all mad because it stood up, but you know what? Meowscarada's good. Yeah, those are my cats. The one on the left is Josephine, and the one on the right is Moko. Oh, I love Bramblin. I remember I got to the desert and I was like, is that just a tumbleweed that's for aesthetic, or is that a Pokemon? My opinion on closed species is that the whole point of a closed species is the community and the lore behind them. If what you're in it for is just to have a design or just to make money, that's kind of not the point. But I have a couple of closed species adoptables myself, and the thing that I like about them is the monthly community like art contests and the coming up with stories with people and things like that. You know what I mean? Also, hey Susan, yeah, I think maybe we keep that out of this stream, just, for the good vibes. Oh, the apple pie dragon is very important. Alright, it is 8, so let's see. This is me and my beautiful lizard son who I love. I have the game audio turned down. Can you hear it at all? Or should I turn it up? Cool. Alright. I know that a lot of people like to run around the streamer city, but I like running around here better. It's kind of fun. I have about 6.5 boxes of eggs, so, fingers crossed we get something. A failed shiny. Oh no! I've had that happen. It is no fun. One time I fainted a shiny Smeargle because I had not played Pokemon in a really long time, and I was like, oh yeah, Smeargle just have different colors, right? They do not have different colors of paint. I was wrong. I was mistaken. A failed shiny is when you find a shiny Pokemon, but you faint it or it runs away. You don't get to keep it for whatever reason. The other good thing about doing Masuda method in this game is that you can swap eggs out way easier. Because I used to do it in Gen 6, where you had to like go to Lumiose and put a coin under your joystick and do 5 at once, and then you had to go all the way back to a box and swap them out, and it was just a whole thing. Oh no! I soft reset for a shiny Mewtwo in Leaf Green. Who I do have, I still have him. I moved him all the way up, he's safe and home. Yeah, these are all the bike dog's children. Missing wish. Let's see. I know that a lot of people say practice, and I think that's only half of the advice. The real important thing that people need to tell you is just keep drawing. Like, a lot of people when they think practice, they think, oh, I need to do a ton of really good art. But what you just need to do is a lot of art in general. It's like any other, it's like a sport or playing an instrument, it's all muscle memory. You need to just keep going and keep drawing and get the feeling in your hand. The more you draw and the more you create, the better you'll get, even if what you're making now doesn't seem good. You get a little bit better every time. So basically give yourself permission to not be good, and just have fun and explore with it. If that makes sense. Also, yeah, I had to go Scarlet. I really like the professor for Scarlet, and also I like the dog better. Like, both of the dogs are really good, but I like this dog. Favorite path in the story? I kind of liked all of them, which I know is a cop-out answer. I think I like, in terms of story, I liked Team Stars the best. I mean, it's a Pokemon game, so it wasn't like it was a huge twist or anything, but I liked the resolution and the build-up to it. And I liked all the characters involved. And you know, no, actually, I really like shiny hunting. I know a lot of people, like, especially this method, they find it super grindy and not fun, but I personally love it. I think it's just like, have this open, you know, on my Switch or in another window and then watch something or talk to people. It's a good chill time. For scripting, honestly, I just write. I know that also sounds like a cop-out answer, but I just start and, oh, no. Don't you low battery me. That's okay, I've got a plug right here. But yeah, I just... Another good way to do it, if you don't mind looking a little weird, is say it out loud as you're writing it to kind of get a feel of how it flows. Just like you would with any script. Practice. Am I gonna do a video on my sonas? I might. I mean, I really mostly just have Doc. But he'd be fun to do a video about. Oh, see, I can never use face claims. I get, way too persnickety. Like, even though sometimes it would be easier, and I'm sure there are face claims out there that look like the character, it has to be exactly right for me. I am planning to do more clan gen, probably streaming. I just didn't want to do that tonight since I figured a lot of people would be out doing other things. What with it being, you know, a holiday. Yes, you do. Heterochromia is cool. Anybody who says that giving characters heterochromia is cringe or overdone is just a coward who doesn't know how to have fun. Also, I have not been keeping track of how many I've hatched, but before this stream, I'm pretty sure I've done at least 10 boxes. So that's about 300 already. I've had much longer hunts though, so we're still in the pretty early stages. No, dude, you're correct. Tinkaton is incredible. I had one on my in-game team. I loved her. She and my Armourouge were lesbians. Which Pokemon game is my favorite? I mean, I hate to be, you know, cliche, but I'm pretty sure it's this one. I know that, you know, oh, the frame rate, and oh, the textures, and oh, the glitches, and it is annoying how it takes ages to load anything in your boxes when you swap between them and everything, but there's so much personality to it. I like the characters, I like the plot lines. The plot lines feel appropriate for a Pokemon game instead of being like, I don't know, I'm gonna end the world for big philosophy reasons. It doesn't feel right for Pokemon. This had just the right mix of serious and silly, I think. Also Scovillain's in this game, so. And Rabska. Rabska is my other favorite new Pokemon. Oh yeah, there is partial heterochromia. I love eye freckles and eyes that are like splotchy. That is a super cool way of doing it. Yeah, like personally, I'm a pseudomethoding, so the Ditto that I bred this Oricorio with is from another region, which ups the odds a little bit. That's what I call them. I don't know if, eye freckles is the scientific term. Actually, while we're here, let me see if I can find, yeah. This was my in-game team here. So you've got Carmine the Armarouge, Serrano the Scovillain, Sonora the Toxtricity, Sol the Rabska, who is a shiny that I bred for, Ira the Annihilate, and then Rosalita the Tinkaton. They carried me through the region on their backs, my beautiful babies. Yeah, my partner actually has mostly hazel eyes, but they have like really dark brown freckles in them. It's super pretty. Yeah, I have like a kind of like a really pale gray ring around my pupil, and then otherwise my eyes are blue. I almost didn't notice it for a really long time. It's kind of gotten more distinct the older I've gotten. Rate your team. You know what? That is a pretty good team. I personally am not a huge fan of Arctobax or Lucario, but like, that's not because they're bad, it's because they're not my style of Pokemon, I think. I hope you all, oh no, I did not want to nickname it. No, go back. Oh no. This is not the last time I'm gonna do that. But yeah, I hope you all enjoy the sound of Oricorio cries, because you're going to be hearing so many. Oh, that's not dumb at all. My favorite Pokemon is Scolipede, which is not in this game. But I am a big bug enjoyer. This game actually unseated a lot of my favorites, because I've always had, a top 6, like a dream team. I feel like a lot of people have that. And 3 of them got demoted because of Pokemon from this generation. Lucario, whoa. That's cute. Yeah, that is the one that I used for the design on my jacket. In that art that I did. Which I would love to have as a real jacket, actually. Pokemon, call me. Please. But yeah, my top 6 now are Scolipede, Shiinotic, Kabutops, Rabska, Scovillain, and then the last one kind of wiggles around. Good so far. Okay, Can we talk, by the way, about that child in the background there that is drinking coffee? Like, who gave that child a latte? Who said, yeah, it's like 8 p.m., I'm gonna give my son a full latte? No, okay, I used to work as a barista, and I once had a woman come up to me and order a latte for her child, and I was like, you mean a steamer? You want a vanilla steamer, which is just vanilla and milk? And she was like, no, I want a latte. And I was like, you know that has coffee in it, right? And she was like, yeah. And she gave her like 5 or 6-year-old a vanilla latte, and I was like, I don't know why you're doing this to yourself, ma'am. Listen, an unbalanced team doesn't matter. What matters is you play with your favorites. When I played through Sun and Moon, I had a mostly grass team because I really like grass types, and I did fine. I mean, like, there's definitely Starbucks stuff you can get that doesn't have caffeine in it. Like I said, you can get a steamer, which is just steamed milk and flavor, which is completely great. Capsicid is perfect in my baby and my son. And the only thing better than Capsicid is a Scovillain. Unironically, Scovillain is my favorite Pokemon from this generation. It's an ugly little pepper. It's an ugly little guy. It's 2 ugly little guys that are 1 ugly little guy, and I love it. Scribbleheart, learn how to do sandwiches. It definitely helps. I don't think shiny sandwiches influence eggs, but it helps to collect the eggs faster if you have an egg power sandwich on. That's what I did before the stream, and I just farmed up like 7 or so boxes of them. Aw, thanks, Froggo. Sorry you have to leave. I think Capsicid's little face, it reminds me of like one of those ugly baby birds that doesn't have any feathers on it yet. And I think that's why I like it so much. I feel like all female Armarouge and Ceruledge are lesbians. Just like all Tinkaton are lesbians. Yeah, I should be clear, when I say ugly, I mean it as a compliment. Like, people use ugly as a value judgment, but for me, ugly is like an aesthetic. Don't you low battery me, I have you plugged in. Aw, you don't have to, I mean, you don't have to talk in chat if you don't want to. It is perfectly acceptable to just, you know, lurk and vibe. You see, Aether Sky, you know what's up. Also, how do we feel about wonder trading? I don't know if I want to just hatch all the eggs and then start wonder trading the Oricorio, or if I want to, like, switch it up after every box. Just for variety, what are we feeling? Clodsire is very good. Honestly, like I said, I do not think there is a Gen 9 Pokemon I don't at least respect. Brain off vibes are the best kind of vibes on a Tuesday night. Yeah, I feel like people really got into Tinkaton. Oh, Combi Future Paradox would actually be really cute, yeah. Alright, I think I'm just gonna keep going with hatching eggs. Unless anyone has any objections. Oh, I love Espeon's shiny. It looks like a little alien. Shiny Espeon is really good. I actually really want to shiny hunt Bruxish. It's got this like white, red, and green color scheme. It looks like an old abandoned carnival ride. Yeah, you don't need to know much about Pokemon to enjoy this, honestly. All you need to know is that I am hatching a ton of Pokemon trying to get a Pokemon that has nothing different about it except it is slightly different colored. This is very important. Yeah, honestly, I like all the starters in this gen. I think Fuecoco, just on its own, is the best. I love him. I love his little face. My favorite overall is Quaxley, though. I like its entire line. And I'm gonna have one on the team that this Oricorio is gonna be part of. Yeah, funky little creatures is really all you need to know. That's the best part of Pokemon, really, is just all the little guys. People get, you know, super tangled up about Pokemon and, you know, what's good and what's not, and oh, you know, the Game Freak is doing this wrong and that wrong, and this is what I want in the game, but all I care about is, are the little guys good? Well, plug your Switch in, dingus. Oh, I really like Minecraft Salt. Minecraft Salt Pokemon, very good. Although, to be honest, I actually ditched my starter pretty early in. I usually do that. I don't keep them through the whole game. And especially in this game, there were so many good new Pokemon that I wanted to use that I just couldn't justify keeping my starter when there were other ones I liked better. Yeah, see, I can't dislike Gen 8 because Gen 8 gave me Phalanx. And that's a little guy that is just 6 little guys, and that's the best Pokemon ever made. Oh, I like, isn't Shiny Thievul, like, silvery? Like a silver fox kind of deal? I love it and its little mustache. Actually, the really cool thing about this dog that I'm riding, this big scaly dog, is that it doesn't have wheels precisely. I really like its design because actually the back one is its curled up tail and the front one is its dewlap. You know how some lizards have like a throat pouch that they'll push out to look bigger and more intimidating or to attract a mate? That's what that is. So basically this guy is like super attractive to other lizards because he's got a big old dewlap. Yeah, Missing Wish knows what I'm talking about. Hey, Waffle! It is so weird when people I know not from YouTube show up. Oh, Waffle, you cut that out. I mean, it does look like a motorcycle, and the Pokemon in present day that look like it also look kind of motorcyclish and are used as mounts. But I think it is, like, a convergent thing, because the whole theme of this generation is convergent evolution. And I think also the design team wanted it to look like a bike, because it's, you know, the thing that you ride the whole game. I mean, what's better than this, driving your lizard dog? Hey, don't be mean to my boy Scorch. Yeah, Pom Pom is definitely my favorite Oricorio, although I think all of them are gorgeous. I also really like the shiny for, I think it's pronounced Bale? Bale? Unclear. I am too white, unfortunately. Aw, thanks, Neo. I hope your brownies are good. Yeah, Jillian, I am. I have all of the cats drawn. I just need to edit everything together. Yeah, I also really like Rhyme, Blissful Blizzard. I think that she is impeccable. Her vibe's immaculate. I'm just sad that they won't let me rap battle her. I want to have a rap battle. Oh, I do all my editing myself. I am too small time to pay someone else to do it. And I'm also kind of like... I'm one of those I have to do it myself, so it's how I like it kind of people. What will Burb be named? When I get the Burb, it's going to be named Electro Swing. Because I'm doing a whole music theme. Since the whole team is gonna be based around the Oricorio's ability dancer. Dude, Electro Swing is great. Yeah, McKinley, awesome playing Pokemon. Poke breath. Possum-mon. No, neither of those sounded good. Yeah, no. Koraidon big. He's a big boy. Did you just find a shiny Smoliv? Call you Make? No, that's obviously McKinley. It's okay. People always get my, my wallet name wrong. Like, really, really wrong. I can't explain how, because that would kind of, you know, give away what my wallet name is, but... know that it's embarrassing how wrong people get it. Oh, wallet name as in, like, the name that's on my ID. My legal government-assigned name. Hello! Also, yeah, you know what messed me up? When I found out that Tangela is 2 feet tall. 2 feet tall is bigger than you think it is. Everyone has a name, it came free with your Xbox. My favorite Pokemon is Scolipede. Big ol' bug horse. Oh, Spamton is a really good name for a Porygon Z. Oh, Scolipede. Scolipede. Because the scientific name for the certain kind of centipede that it's based on is Scolopendra. I mean, Batfang, the good thing is, like, you see so many more Pokemon in this game just by nature of them always appearing on the overworld that it's really easy to find shinies because you just see more, you know? If it's all down to numbers and you're just encountering way more Pokemon, your chances of finding a shiny go up. I would not judge you, I like Big Boy. I named my, in Moon, I named my Grubbin Shockboy. And he carried me all the way to the end of the game. I love Shockboy. Aw, Wimpod! I really like, Wimpod and Golisopod. Was my first shiny in Scarlet and Violet. My first shiny was an accidental deerling that I just happened upon. Let me see, because I know that she's still in my boxes. Yeah. This was my first shiny. Oh, pardon me, I didn't realize you were a boy. And then my friend QV sent me this one. His name is Pork Bun. I found this one that I named Ranger because it looks like a Power Ranger. This one I shiny hunted for because I like Luvdisc. Everybody who says that Luvdisc is a bad Pokemon is wrong. We love Luvdisc in this house. And then this one I got Wonder Traded on Christmas. Presumably because, you know, it's a reindeer It's cute. It's a cute idea. I noticed when I caught it, love disc in this game have like a scale pattern. If you look real close, they have little fish scales on them. Like this game, they clearly were crunched for time and did not finish it, but the stuff that they spent time on was, I think, the right stuff to spend time on. No, Dandelion, we can't. Because I'm going to be sending these out to other people, and I want them to be able to rename them if they want to. And if you send out a Pokemon that hasn't been nicknamed, the person that receives it has one chance to give it a name. Although Cheese Curds is a good name. I do like a Cheese Curd. Bye, Waffle! Shiny Umbreon is real nice. They did a good job with Shiny Umbreon. I'm gonna laugh so hard if I get through all these boxes and we still have not found it. Because that was basically my entire plan for the night, was just, well, hash 6.5 boxes. That'll be a good stream length, and I'll probably get an Oricorio by that point. Roly-Coly, very silly. I'm glad I'm not boring. I mostly just, you know, I like to vibe here and have a little conversation. I feel like a lot of streamers are kind of overselling it. You know what I mean? Like trying too hard to be super upbeat and interactive. And that just makes me kind of feel awkward. I just like the feeling that you're just sitting there, like, hanging out with somebody. Bye, Prismo! And yeah, that's the other reason I like to stream this kind of content. Is because I can interact with chat a lot. If I were doing, you know, something a lot more intense, I probably wouldn't be able to look at chat much. But here I'm just, you know, running in a circle and occasionally pressing B. My baby. So cute. See you, Nabby. Thanks for showing up. Yeah, no, I never did. I actually... Oh my... Did y'all see the float in Starbucks? It's... the... Okay. There he goes, goodbye. This game is good. This game is good and... the graphics are fine. I, actually, growing up, I never had consoles. I had only PC games, and mostly educational games, because I was raised by my grandparents. And so, they didn't, you know, like, believe in Xbox. Um, so I actually didn't have a Nintendo system of my own until I was in college and bought a used DS. I never like played Wii or PlayStation or anything. And the Switch is my first like console that I've owned that's mine. Ooh, mood boards, have fun. I love to do a mood board. No, you can't have my tusks! I need those! To, like, rub on trees and things. And open cans with. Thanks, Fitz. See ya. Oh, Dr. Owl, do not get me started on Planet Zoo. I bought Planet Zoo and blinked and I had 75 hours in it. That game is incredible. Because that is one of the games I had on PC. Like, when it very first came out, I had a copy of the original Zoo Tycoon. And Planet Zoo is basically what, like, baby PB thought Zoo Tycoon was. Oh, see, that's the thing, is I love to build, so Planet Zoo is perfect for me. I basically used to use The Sims as a building simulator and never play with The Sims, so Planet Zoo kind of cut out all the parts that I didn't like while also having a much more robust system and also having animals. It is the perfect game for me. Oh yeah, I've heard Genshin is like that. You start playing Genshin and then you do not stop playing Genshin. I am not a big fan of gacha games personally, so I have not played Genshin. It's not quite my style of gameplay, but I've heard it's very fun for the people that do like it. Oh no. Yeah, I feel like when you start a new game, it's easy to be like, oh, I gotta rush through it so I don't get spoiled or so I can just experience all of it. But it pays to take it slow. Like, I paused in the middle of playing this game to shiny hunt a Rabska for like a week, and it was worth it, because then I had a shiny Rabska with me. And my middle name is a word that means dung beetle in the language that it's in, essentially. So I was like, oh, they just named a Pokemon after me. Kirby's Epic Yarn is really good. Like I said, I didn't have a console growing up, but my partner has a ton of consoles and obviously kept them all with them. So I've kind of been going back and playing a lot of games with them, which has been nice. We played Epic Yarn co-op. Cupcake Animations. I got a love ball at the auction house, because occasionally they'll sell them, and then I went out of my way to catch an Oricorio and a love ball, specifically so that my shiny Oricorio would be in a love ball. Yeah, the reason I named it Sol is because in Egyptian mythology, there's a lot of different gods, obviously, but the one that I'm thinking of is Khepri, who is the dung beetle god who pushes the sun across the sky, hence Sol, like the sun. Yeah. Yeah, the eggs will take on the ball of the mother if they're two different types of Pokemon, and otherwise if they're the exact same type of Pokemon, will be split evenly between the two. So like I have a breeding pair of Eevee, one is in a love ball, one is in a moon ball, and so they randomly 50% the eggs will be in love balls or moon balls. And then when you're breeding with a Ditto, the non-Ditto parent is the one that will pass the ball down. Yo, shiny Eevee? Shiny Eevee real? Nice! Also, yeah, Stardew Valley is also a very good game that I enjoy. That's another game. I was recovering from the surgery when I got Stardew Valley. I was like, I feel grody. They just cut my face open. I'm gonna play a video game while I recover. And a month later, I had every single achievement unlocked except for the Junimo Kart ones and Prairie King ones, because I'm just not good at the minigames. And I had perfection already. Ooh, Animal Crossing. I love Animal Crossing. Maybe if I get really bored of hatching Oricorio, we can check in on my Animal Crossing island, because I haven't done that yet today. I have not played Creatures of Sonaria. My first exposure to Creatures of Sonaria was seeing it everywhere in animation memes and being like, what is this? Is this a book series? Is this a TV show that I don't know about? And then I found out it's a Roblox game, right? Oh, buddy, I have so many boxes of eggs. We've already hatched this one, I have this box, this box, this box, and this box. And then once they're all hatched up, probably not on stream, because I don't know how my internet will handle doing all this and also Wonder Trading, but I will be Wonder Trading them all. So if you get a Love Ball or a Oricorio hatched by Francis, that's me. my partner and I were big fans of Animal Crossing before New Horizons came out. Like, I started with New Leaf personally, and have a town in New Leaf that I love. So we were planning from day one how we were gonna set up our island together. And we actually, like, played on that island for a really long time, and then we both reset to have our own islands when they gave me their old Switch and they got an OLED. Hang on, I have just received a text. Yeah, catching shinies is stressful. That's one of the reasons I like doing it this way better. That I'm always, like, even if they're really obviously different, I'm so scared that I will, like, not notice and knock it out or run away from it. Yeah, the pom-pom bird is, the idea is it's based on a type of dance, and then there's a couple of other forms of it that look different. There's like a hula dance form, and a tango form, and a sensu, like traditional Japanese dancing form. It's a really cute idea. Also, yeah, Shiny Noivern is another of the Pokemon that are gonna be on this team. Because Noivern is a really good setup Pokemon. It can learn Tailwind, it's got Dragon Dance, and then the Oricorio can copy Dragon Dance. Because a Dancer. They synergize together really well. And Noivern is, like, faster than most everything that's currently in the meta of this game. Which is good, because I need something to counter Murkrow. Yeah, of course! Thanks for coming by. I found a full odds shiny Noibat in Pokemon X? Yeah, that was when I was replaying X. It surprised me so much. It just popped down out of the cave at me. That was when I was replaying X in French. Pro tip, if Pokemon has a game that is in a language that you want to learn or practice speaking, and you've already played it once so you kind of already know what's going on, do it. It is a really great way to practice, because you kind of, like, can get through context clues what the words mean. I played through all of X in French, and I pretended that my trainer was, like, a foreign exchange student who had only taken a couple of years of French, and was just like, I don't know what's happening, but I guess I'm saving the world now. Shout out to Lauren, she did the absolute best she could. Yeah, exactly, free Duolingo. And it's more fun than something like Duolingo, because you're still, you know, playing a video game. Plus then also you get to learn what Pokemon are named in other languages. Like, in French, do you know that Mantike is Baby Manta? Like, baby manta? It's the cutest thing. And Charcadet is Charbamban, like Char Baby. Fire Baby. Yeah, Sword and Shield have grown on me a lot. I have not finished Shield yet. I started playing it a while back and then like kind of fell off of it because I started playing something else. And then I recently restarted and I've been enjoying it a lot. I always like to make characters when I play Pokemon games because that kind of gives me like an idea of what kind of team they'd have or what they'd do in the different situations. I pretty much never play as myself. I say if you want to change, you might as well. Like for this game, since my partner and I started playing at the same time, we have this joke that our characters are siblings and they just went to different schools. They went to 2 different boarding schools. So my character's name is Francis and he's got his Gucci bag and his like gold eyelashes and his freckles that he definitely like painted on. And he makes TikToks with his Pokemon and stuff. He just looks like a Francis, you know? I mean, like, let me see if I can get off this dog for a second and show you him. Where's the camera option? Oh, it's been long enough that I've forgotten how to open the camera. No, don't crouch, sir. Sir, I am begging you. But like, look at this little guy. That's a Francis. Oh, yes. Yes, baby, you're so cute. I'm never gonna evolve this Larvesta. Like, Volcarona is also really good, but Larvesta is just perfect to me. Oh wait, you know what? I think I have, in my trainer card, I think I have a better close-up. Yeah! There's my little guy. And you can very faintly see my shiny, Slitherwing behind him. But I found out, like, you could make the eyelashes gold, and I was like, this is absolutely the kid who, like, spends 20 minutes every day just putting on fake freckles and doing his eyelashes. And it's really funny because my partner made a girl who, like, is just a slouchy goth. So they're like opposite siblings. He would bully you, but like, he only bullies people he likes. He's that kind of kid. You know, I haven't named my Koraidon. It does need a name, but I've just been calling it Bike Dog, like it's my dog. Aw, Toothless is a good name. It would be cute to name it after, like, a bike brand. Like, I could name it Harley. Or Vespa. Davidson. Haha, Protogen. Good reference, I like him. Fender, I believe, is a guitar brand. Although Stratocaster would be a really good name for a Toxtricity. I feel like there's 3 different schools of Pokemon names. There's like the Pokemon names that are really good puns, and the Pokemon names that are like obscure references that are clever, and the Pokemon names that are just baby and my son. Night! Thanks for coming! Oh, there you... I know why it does that, why it, like, has the NPC kind of disappear and all, but it is so funny. Like, why can't you disappear the bag also? Nice. Yeah, forget the Oricorio. I should capture that shopping bag. That's obviously an undiscovered Pokemon. Yeah, normal human name. It's so funny. Oh, train going by. My apologies if you can hear that. Oh, I love Toad Scroll. Real talk, I went into this game completely unspoiled. Like, I didn't look at any of the leaks. The only stuff that I looked at was the stuff that was officially released. So, like, I knew about the starters, I knew about Lechonk, and that was basically it. So when I saw a raid for what I thought was a Tentacruel, I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I want to fill the decks out. I'll just nab this real quick. And then it was not a Tentacruel. It was the funniest jump scare I've ever had in my life. And then when I took it out of the ball and it started running, like, I wish I had been recording. I wish I had thought to record it, because both me and my partner just lost our minds. I love it. I love how it runs. It's just going. I really like the whole, like, Convergent evolution thing they did in this game. I think it's a really clever way to do new regional forms, kind of. It's late. It's late for Toad School. It's gonna miss its morning classes. Ah. Bye. Thanks for coming. Yeah, if I get it, I'll probably, like, I guess I could upload it as a short too. You know, because YouTube really wants us to do shorts. YouTube out here, like, please, please, we want to be TikTok. You're never gonna be TikTok YouTube. You gotta stop. Oh, trust me. I will get the shiny. It may not be on this stream, but I will get the shiny. Yeah, there's a lot of Pokemon in this gen that are like, they're just silly little guys, you know? Which are the kind of Pokemon I like best. I'm not a big fan of like the super cute ones or the super like, I don't know, the super cool ones like Lucario. I tend to like the Scrunklies. Or the ones with like weird, esoteric inspirations. Oh, Scribbleheart, it's actually way easier in this game. What you do is you go into a picnic and you make a sandwich, ideally one of the ones that boosts your egg power. Like I usually do the Great Peanut Butter Sandwich. And then you just wait, and for about 30 minutes, every time you check the little basket at the end of the picnic table, you will get eggs out of it. It's actually really, really easy to farm up eggs, and you don't have to constantly run back and forth to do it anymore. Oh, I love Sigilif. I think it is incredible. They were like, you know what would be a good idea to base a Pokemon on? The Nazca lines. Like, yeah, that's an incredible idea. I'm so glad. I also really like Golurk because it's literally just the Golem of Prague, like, complete with Band-Aid. People keep saying it's like, oh, it's a Roman knight, and it's like, oh, you're not Jewish. Huh. That's just the Golem of Prague. Ooh, shiny Zoroark? For real? For true? I like Zoroark. No, I didn't want to go into bag. There we go. Congratulations! Oh, Wesley's a really good name for a Meowscarada. But yeah, I really like Sigilif, I really like LGM and Behiem. Similar reasons. I like, I'm blanking on the name of it. Sableye, which is just a Hopkinsville goblin. The chances with Masuda method, I'm not actually sure what they are. I don't have the shiny charm, I just have Masuda right now. I know they're pretty good because I've already done Masuda in this game and I got my Rabska pretty fast. But, you know, it's still all down to chance. Yeah, I don't have the shiny charm. I have not finished my Pokedex. I need to, but I'm lazy. I got sidetracked by filling out the entire national dex in Pokemon Home. Yeah, Bramblin is a really cute idea for a grass ghost. They did a good job with that one. Bye, Lupus. Thanks for coming. Yeah, Oricorio's beak, I believe, is kind of like... Oricorio in general, as far as I'm aware, is a reference to Darwin's finches. And how, like, because on the different Alola Islands, the different Oricorio evolved differently to drink from different flowers. And so it's the same thing here. They all have different shaped beaks because they drink from different flowers on different islands. I mean, egg hunting won't work as well without Masuda method, but I mean, it can hurt. Yeah, here's the thing about me is that I was also raised, like, I grew up very poor, which means that I was raised on PBS, and that's basically it. So 90% of what I took in as a kid was, like, nature documentaries. So I know a lot of useless animal facts. That's my superpower. Oh, Shiny Whoop is really good. I do love a Whoop. Yeah, PBS kids! Yeah, the thing is, I'm actually not that worried about finishing my Pokedex in this game because, I finished the Pokedex in Gen 6. Gen 6 still had the National Dex. In Generation 6, I had to get over 700 Pokemon. So finishing the Dex in this game is gonna be easy, I just have to buckle down and do it. Oh man, Wild Kratts. You wanna know what is really wild? Is that Wild Kratts was way after my time. I was watching them back when it was still Kratts Creatures. Before Zaboomafoo. Although I also did watch and love Zaboomafoo. But yeah, I was there from the Kratts Creatures days. That's how old I am. No, Absol is cool. I like the idea of a Pokemon that, like, foretells disaster. You gotta get an Absol and name it Bruno. Because people keep blaming it for things that aren't its fault. You are plugged in! Stop giving me a low battery notification. Oh wait, hang on. Am I plugged in? Oh, you know what? I'm the fool. I unplugged my charger so I could plug in other things. Hang on. I've got to move around some... There we go. That was foolish of me. I was the fool. Well, so Wild Kratts is the cartoon. They used to have a show called Kratts Creatures, which was a lot more, like, kind of for middle grade kids, and it was more of a, you know, straight up going out into the world talking about animal science kind of show that was all live action. And then after Krat's Creatures, they did Zaboomafoo, which was for younger kids. And that was the one where they had, like, their lemur friend who was a puppet, which I loved. I loved Zaboomafoo. And then, as they kind of got older, they swapped to doing the animated show, presumably because they couldn't, like, go out and run around quite as much anymore. Yeah, no Shining. Not yet. Yeah, Dragon Tales was PBS. I loved Dragon Tales. Because I was a dragon kid. God, y'all are making me feel old. All these were like after my time. I think I would watch like original Arthur and Zaboomafoo and Dragon Tales. And I loved Mr. Rogers, because like who didn't? I think Naughty was on also, like Noddy. That like British show with the elf, I don't know. It wasn't on for very long, but I remember watching it. God, Yo Gabba Gabba. Yo Gabba Gabba was just Teletubbies after Teletubbies. I watched a lot of Teletubbies. That was on when I was a kid. And even then I knew it wasn't very good, but I was just like, this is something. Although I did have a little cousin, so I wound up watching a lot of stuff that was like younger than my age group, because obviously he wanted to watch like Dora and Diego and stuff. So I know a lot about kids shows from after my time because I still had to watch them. See, we were watching Dora before Diego existed, so I simply could not escape her. Oh, Cyber Chase. Cyber Chase was also after my time, but I watched a little bit of it. It's good. Did anybody watch Zoom? Was Zoom, like, too old for most of y'all? I loved Zoom. I sent in like a recipe or something to Zoom and they never used it, but I tried. Word Girl is a good show. That's another one that was like after my time. but I've seen some of it. It's pretty clever. Well, if you can't spell, maybe you should watch some more Word Girl. Oh, Between the Lions! I loved Between the Lions. That show was so good. But I always liked any of the shows that had, like, books and reading involved. Reading Rainbow, also very good. Obviously, Bill Nye. I watched a lot of Bill Nye. Magic School Bus. Magic School Bus kicked butt. Why do you have beef with Bill Nye? What did Bill Nye do? Oh, banana pecan ice cream, that sounds really good. Email me some of that. I mostly remember the one Magic School Bus episode where they go into space and then, like, Arnold's annoying cousin is there. And then Arnold pretends to just absolutely die on the moon. Oh no, it's Pluto. He pretends to take off his thing on Pluto and, like, turn into crystals, and his cousin is just absolutely traumatized, and Arnold's like, haha, I traumatized you. Your school clip? Welcome back. My favorite episodes were always the episodes where they, like, got turned into other things. Like the episode where they all got to be reptiles and they learned how reptile metabolism and stuff worked. I always thought that was super cool. Oh! I remember the electrician episode where they had to, like, go inside the doorbell and learn about electrical currents so they could fix the doorbell. Yeah, I know exactly the one you mean. Yeah, they were looking for Lizzie. And there's also the episode, there were two episodes where they went, like, one where they went through the entire water treatment facility, and then one where they were salmon, that I also really liked. Yeah, the one in the haunted house where they were bats! I loved the one where they were bats in the haunted house, and they could see sound waves. Wait, but okay, so that was Arnold, and he turned orange because he was eating too much of these, like, this specific carrot snack, I think? And they had to un-orange him? That was the plot! They had to un-orange him! Don't laugh at me! Miss Frizzle's Pickle Room! Okay, as a lover of pickles, that episode spoke to me. Because I love pickles and I love fungus, and that whole episode is literally just, here's how pickles happen, and also look at all these weird spores. Oh, this is gonna date me. What is Odd Squad? Is that something... is that a show? Yeah! No, I have no idea what Odd Squad is. I mean, I'm, like... You gotta remember, I'm turning 30 at the end of this month. And now I don't have a little cousin who is near me, so I'm not watching a lot of, like, kids' TV. Oh yeah, 2010s was, like, too old for me. Because I was born in 1993. Like, 2010s was when I was in high school. I wasn't really watching PBS at the time. That's really neat, though. Hey, no worries. I mean, it's like I said in the description. You can, like, pop in or out as you like. This is a low-stress stream. Honestly, the best tip for drawing and or animating is to just start. Just start doing it. Start doing it, start trying things. Let yourself not be perfect. Like, if you go back and look on my channel, my older animations, not as good as my newer animations. But I didn't, you know, obsess over them and sit there and work them to death. I was like, okay, this is done at this point, and I'm gonna move on and do other things. Because the more you do, the better you get. Oh man, I'm so glad. Cause like, real talk, up until my generator challenge video, I never drew cats. Like, I have learned- you have watched me learn to draw cats. And that's really how I learned, is I just kept drawing them. And I said, okay, this is done, this is good enough, and I moved on. Or in the cases of cats like Hornet Paw, I was like, actually this does look not super great. I am done with it, but I can redo it better. And then it feels really good because you're like, okay, yeah, that second pass actually was a lot better. Honestly, like, Warriors is the kind of canon where once you know the basics, you don't really need to read the books. Like, you just need to know, like, okay, there's these clans of cats, this is the structure they have, they don't like each other for some reason, sometimes they have wars, occasionally they have magic powers, it's not that deep. Oh no, Clover, I hope you find it! Manifesting. I lost my Sun and Moon card for like a couple of months at one point, and it was devastating, but it did turn up. Also, yeah, honestly, like, the fan content for Warriors is what got me into it. Like, all the really amazing animation and the memes and stuff. And I read, a good chunk of the books, and they were fine. What they are, but... eh. Whoa. No, I'm also lagging, I think, is the problem. How are we looking now? Can you still see and hear? Yeah, Aaron Hunter is mad that I have not finished Warriors, and don't plan to finish Warriors. Scrunkly Scrim, that's a good name. I like that. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. I think they're supposed to be feathers. Kind of like how they think dinosaurs had feathers. Oh, I know about Wobble Dogs. I have Wobble Dogs. At some point in the future, I might stream Wobble Dogs. If I want to do, like, just another chill stream. Because Wobble Dogs is one of those games where it's like, it's fun for a little bit, and then you kind of fall off it, but I feel like Wobble Dogs with other people has more staying power, you know? Yeah, Therm's Wobble Dog videos are really good. Therm in general is really good. If you don't follow Therm, you should follow Therm. All of his content is great. He's very funny. And then through Therm, I found like Charlie Barley and Rin Queen in that whole friend group. Oh, I played Wobble Dogs so long ago, I have like forgotten all of my dogs. I'd pretty much be starting fresh with a clean slate. Yeah, I know Charlie Barley. I mean, like, not, you know, I don't know Charlie as in we're not friends or anything, but I know of Charlie. Charlie is really funny. I think some of my favorite videos ever, like when I'm feeling sad to put on, are the videos of Charlie Barley and Rin Queen playing Overcooked. Just absolutely delightful. Yeah, on quinoa. For a while, I was mainly watching Animal Crossing YouTubers too, so it's fun to like see someone being a little bit more, I guess, low-key about it, because a lot of people that do Animal Crossing as their main content are very, I don't want to say like persnickety, but they're very detail-oriented, and it's fun to watch someone just kind of have fun with it and vibe. Even though I'm like also doing builds and trying to make my island into a puzzle and all that stuff, but like you don't have to do that to have a good Animal Crossing island, you know? I have a cat in ClanGen who randomly generated with the name Bluetooth, which I thought was super funny. So I let him keep that name. Ooh, is it an outbreak on the lake? Because if it's an outbreak on the lake, I wouldn't do it. That lake is super laggy. I tried to hunt Vaporeon there and it wasn't worth it. Like, normally I'd say yes, because Shiny Vaporeon is great, but it's so much trouble to do it on the lake. Also, yeah, the Veluza will just, like, keep dive-bombing you. They make it so much more annoying. Thank you, I also love my art style. I am very fond of it. I do have a favorite type of frog, actually. I really like glass frogs, the ones that are kind of see-through. I think they're super cool. Especially like if you can find footage of them that is super close up or high def and you can like see all the bits inside of them moving. It's really neat. I am actually gonna laugh if none of these Oricorio are shiny. I was like, surely 6.5 boxes is gonna be enough. And I said that, and I'm sure I jinxed myself. Aww, pumpkin toadlet. I mean, the real answer is that every kind of frog is my favorite kind of frog. It's pretty hard to find a frog that I don't like. I did not hear that they discovered a new type of deep sea fish called a dumpling. That's incredible. Everything in the deep sea is just absolutely wild. Oh, goblin sharks are great. A blobfish with two forms where it's like, one form is when it's, you know, in the right pressure, and one form is when it's all blobby would be really funny. You know what I think is really cool is, I think they're called ironfoot snails? And they just kind of have, like, bits of metal all over. Like, I think it's like ironfoot or scalyfoot. And they have the shell, but then also on all the exposed snail bits, they have, like, kind of iron scales to protect themselves. They're super neat. Okay, yeah. Oh, and speaking of ADHD, water break, meds break, for those that need it. I'm actually gonna take a sip of water myself. Love to hydrate. I actually, I get propels, which are kind of like, they're water, but they also have added electrolytes and stuff. It's really funny because they're the stuff that my partner, like, on the floor that they work as a nurse on, they keep it for the patients who can't have solid foods. And that's how they found out about it, and they were like, yo, this would actually be really good for you. And I was like, okay. Because I chronically don't drink enough water. No, Cupcake! Immediately drink a water. Fix that. I cannot believe it. We are going to have gone through almost all these boxes of Oricorio, aren't we? Oh my goodness. Okay, manifesting. We're all manifesting this shiny bird. Watch it be the very last egg. That would actually be very poetic. Also, the good thing is, like, I always worry I'm gonna just, like, click past it, like, it's gonna be shiny and it won't even register. So, I'm glad that I have the chat here, because the second I get a shiny, you all are gonna, like, start spamming in the chat. There's no way I'll be able to miss it. The yellow and the white are reversed. Thumbs are white. It's really pretty. It's a simple shiny, which I like. Scribbleheart, I do that too. I'll go and, like, I'll mean to get something specific, and then I'll go and grab something else, get back to my room, and be like, wait, that's not what I left my room for. I mean, you know, Silver lining, Koraidon is getting his exercise. Yeah, we manifested too intensely. Usually eggs will spawn like every 5-ish minutes. There'll be 10 of them. That's if you have Egg Power 2 sandwich on, which is what I usually do. But you have to do a sandwich first or the eggs won't spawn at all. Good night, and enjoy your dinner. Thanks for coming, both of you. Oh, I wish that worked. Yeah, the really good thing about collecting eggs in this game is you can just set the sandwich and then stand next to the basket, and every couple of minutes just press A a bunch. I like to watch things while I'm doing it. Hello! The colors on it are reversed, so the bits that are white are yellow, and the bits that are yellow are white. That's what the shiny looks like. So it's nice and simple. Nope, not yet, Angels. But, you know, that's how shiny hunting is. Favorite ghost type? That's hard because I like a lot of ghosts. I really like Cursula. I like the whole concept of Cursula. And I'm using one in my shield playthrough right now. Gengar is a good choice. Gengar is shaped like a friend. Man, I don't know why this stream keeps going so crunchy. Ah, see you, Clover. Thanks for being here. Maybe the stream is like, you've been doing this for 2 hours, you need to go to bed. Stop looking at birds and go to sleep. Okay, but grilled cheese is good. You don't need anything more fancy than that. It's 10:15 for me. I am on the east coast. Oh, Giratina's a good choice for a favorite ghost type. I love him, he's just a big man. And now I kind of want gum, but I definitely should not chew gum into the mic. I feel like that would be a very bad decision. No one would enjoy that. Oh my god, it was so funny. On my, on my most recent, video, someone commented, like, you need to adjust the sensitivity on your new mic. I can hear the spit moving around in your mouth. And I was like, you know what? It's a very colorful way of saying that. Thank you for the critique. It was very funny. Honestly, I feel super lucky. Ever since, you know, people started actually viewing my channel, I really haven't got any mean comments. Like, I'm sure that's gonna change eventually, but so far everyone's been pretty chill. You can't. Paradox Pokemon can not be bred. I know, because I thought I was gonna breed for a shiny Slitherwing, but I couldn't. I had to use a sandwich. With the shiny sandwich, it took me about a night, though. Like a couple of hours. So it wasn't too bad. I mean, honestly, it helps that, like, you know, not to be rude, but a lot of the people that follow me are a bit younger. So, like, if a 16-year-old decides to, like, say I'm a poopy butt or whatever, it's not gonna bother me that much. In general, it's I've learned to not take things that people I don't know say very seriously. Like, not let it get to me. Like, not that I wouldn't, you know, take honest criticism if someone gave me honest criticism, but it's more like, if someone I don't know whose opinion I have no reason to care about is like, I don't like your content, you're bad, blah blah blah, it's like, well, that's fine. No one's asking you to be here. Life is too short to get hung up on that kind of thing. I'm gonna Wonder Trade them, because I figure at least someone out there is gonna enjoy getting a Heart Ball Oricorio. And it's, you know, Valentine's and all. So it seems like... it seems appropriate. Plus Wonder Trade is fun. I know they call it Surprise Trade now. Surprise Trade is not a good name. It's Wonder Trade. It's always been Wonder Trade. I don't know why they changed it. Hey, I mean, if you go in and start Wonder Trading at the same time I do, you might get one. If I get to the very end of these boxes and I haven't got the shiny yet, I'll just go in to start Wonder Trading. Nintendo Online isn't really worth it unless you have like a family plan. Like, my partner and I have a family plan, and then we put a lot of our friends on it. Because I think you can have up to 8 people. And that kind of makes it worth it. Nope. Susan, we have not made any progress whatsoever. We are on the last box of eggs, and no shiny has appeared yet. Because, you know, that's just how the shiny hunting be. Yeah, I'm on the last box. Yeah, it goes pretty fast, honestly, in this game. Especially when you're, like, you know, talking and hanging out. But yeah, we're in the last box now. Box 7 was the last box. Yeah, I do play Pokemon. I'm not, you know, looking to become a Pokemon streamer, TM, but like... I definitely don't want to stick to just doing Warrior Cats content, because I know that'll burn me out, and I don't want to stop enjoying doing it, if that makes sense. I want to kind of have a healthy mix of things, so that I keep everything fresh. And I've discovered that doing art streams just does not work because I can't draw and read chat at the same time. I love this manifesting we have going on. Also, yeah, I like channels that don't just focus on one thing. I like a little bit of variety. Like, I want to primarily stick with art and character design and stuff like that and storytelling, because that's obviously something I'm very passionate about, but you know, it's not just gonna be Warrior Cats forever, probably. Like, I have my own OCs that I want to talk about, and, you know, other art I want to do. So it'll still all be kind of in the same realm of things, at least in terms of videos, and then for streaming, I'm just gonna do whatever. Streaming is where I just hang out with y'all. Yeah, the background in this area is pretty good, the background music. I think you should do a saber-tooth hyena. Mix them. Tinkaton is a good choice. I like Tinkaton's shiny. I like that it stays pink and it's just the hammer that changes. Also, yeah, no, that's the stream. Please. Wiglet is great. Everybody loves my boy Wiglet. I love it. I love Wiglet, I love Wugtrio. They are so dumb. They're perfect. Wiglet is just a silly guy, and then Wugtrio is just 3 silly guys. What's better than that? Silly Assembly is good. Silly Assembly would be a good channel name, actually. Or like streamer name or something. Thanks, Swift Arrow. Sleep well. I genuinely cannot believe we are this far in. Are there people that don't know what Castlevania is? Like, Castlevania is one of those things that's just been around for so long, I feel like everyone at least knows of it. Bye, Aether. Thank you, Scrungled is exactly what I was going for. I, in real life, am Scrungled. It's true. We should all strive to be Scrungled, if that's the kind of vibe we want to have. Yeah, I love the hoof fingers. That's one of my favorite things when people do a persona of a hoofed animal, when they give it like little hoof hands. Like, obviously, you know, personas of hoofed animals that just have normal hands, also very good. Perfectly respectable. I just thought the hoof hands were a nice touch. Because, like, I like little piggy feet. I think pig hoofs are really cute. Tiny little trotters. And I didn't want to, like, totally lose that in my design. No. Dr. L, I don't think it is. Like, fun story, when I was very young and only had PC games, one of the only, like, PC games I had that wasn't strictly educational was the second Harry Potter game. And I was deeply arachnophobic as a child, where, like, the giant yelling at you, and I turned not play that game again for, like, a year. Sometimes a thing just spooks you. Bye, Clover. Yeah, no, it's...